Hi, good morning. Okay, today I'm going to be talking about MMO BuyIt. Now, as you'll know, that MMO is a bit like a hub, a platform, and then off that hub there's going to be different elements or different businesses within the MMO brand, if you like. Now, part of that is going to be MMO BuyIt, and it is effectively what it says on the tin. It's where you're going to go and buy games, buy gaming cards, buy accessories, peripherals, any number of things, but everything to do with gaming is going to be located in MMO BuyIt. Now this will start off relatively small with maybe 4, 5, 6,000 items on there, but it will grow and grow and grow up to 60,000 plus in the future. So this is going to be the place to be. And I think also what will happen is as I go through the compensation plan for MMO BuyIt, is all of a sudden a great big light bulb will go off in your head and you'll think, crumbs, this is where I and all my friends are going to start to buy all our gaming paraphernalia, if you like, through MMO BuyIt. So what I'm going to talk to you now is the principle behind MMO BuyIt. Now, some of the numbers that I'm going to go through here are going to have to be approximations because we're working off different commission levels set by programmers and companies and developers. So as they put their products on the platform for MMO BuyIt, they will set the commission levels, and they could be anywhere between sort of 5% commission up to maybe 60 or 70% commission. So it really depends on what we're buying or what you guys are going to be buying and what that commission rate is likely to be. And again, at the bottom, when I talk about the 3 levels of commission that will be paid by MMO BuyIt, that is again to give you a flavour. Those percentages have not been quite finalised yet, but it will give you the principle of what those 3 levels could possibly mean for you as a member of MMO BuyIt. So that's my housekeeping out of the way. So let's get on to the interesting bit, which will be how you could actually make a considerable amount of money just through the MMO BuyIt platform alone without doing anything else with MMO. So let us assume that there is a sale that's been made for $100, and this is just simply to make nice round numbers for me so I don't get lost or confused. So that could be one item that we've sold or you've bought for $100, or it could be 10 items at $10. It doesn't really matter. The principle is largely going to be the same. Now, as I've said, there is going to be a flexible commission rate. Now that flexible commission rate commission is at, let's say, 30%. So that would equal $30 in total as commission. Now, in a lot of companies, that commission would go back to MMO, for example, and they would use that to create their profit and obviously make the owners really, really rich. However, what MMO are doing are they're using this profit, obviously to pay off the costs and offset the costs of running MMO. But the key thing is that that money is going to largely go back into the affiliates, into the subscribers of the MMO platform as a whole. So there'll be lots of elements where different profit centres are going to feed into a profit pool for MMO. Now that profit pool is not going to be totally using up all of this $30. It's going to be split differently, and the split will be what we're calling a 30-70 split. 30% of the $30, or let's say $9, goes to the profit pool. Okay. The $21 that are left that goes to commission at 3 levels. And I do apologise if my writing is a bit squiffy. So 30% of the $30, as you can see, goes into the profit pool, and 21% goes to the people of MMO BuyIt, based on who's purchased and who's introduced the various people with it into MMO BuyIt. So how does that work? I mentioned that it's going to go over 3 levels just here. And what does 3 levels actually mean to you? Well, for example, let us assume that this is you. You've watched this video, you understand how MMO BuyIt is, you think it's really great, and what you do is you go and speak to your friend. Now your friend, Larry, also looks at this and thinks, yeah, great, I want to do this as well. And he speaks to his friend, and his friend is called Curly. And then he speaks to his friend, and his friend is, you guessed it, called Mo. Now that is what we would call the 3 levels. You've got 1, 2, 3 levels. And the commission, and again this is an approximation, and it will be something similar to this. It might not be the exact numbers, but the numbers at the end will all add up. So it could be that if Larry was to buy something for $100, then as you are a direct referrer of Larry, you could expect to receive something like 50% of the commission. That's 50% of the $21. If Curly had bought the item for $100, then as he's on your second level, you might expect to receive something in the region of 30% of the $21. And Larry would receive 50% because he would be the direct referrer of Curly. And then let us assume that Mo has bought the item for $100, and he, with him purchasing that, as he is my third level, I might expect to receive 20% of the $21. So as you can see, that would add up quite nice and neatly up to 100%. So you can see that the $21 would be split between the people. So if Mo had bought it, okay, then those 3 levels would all be receiving the various levels of commission. Now what does that look like in actual cash? It looks something like this. So it could be that at 50%, that would be $10.50. At 30%, that would be $6.30, and at 20%, it could be $4.20. And again, as you can see, that adds up to the $21, which is here. So hopefully you understand now that the $21 will be split between the 3 levels. So if I bought something for $100, then the person who introduced me would receive 50% of the $21. The person who introduced the person above that would receive 30% and 20%, and so on. So that's the basis of the commission rate. And you may think, well, that's okay. However, let us think a little bit cleverly now. What if you had, and I'm going to undercook these numbers, because I just want you to understand that this is just in principle. So let us look at this scenario here. So you've got, let us say, a number of people who are on your third level, and they all go out and within a period of time they purchase $100 worth of products. So let's say you had 10 people purchase it, and you've got a commission of $4.20. That would give you a commission of $42, which is not bad. But what if you had 100 people on your third level? Well, that would give you commission of $420. However, over time, I'm not saying this is going to happen a week next Thursday, but over time you will find that friends of friends of friends of friends of friends are going to just introduce people. You know how Facebook works or anything like that, and you will over time grow a huge network of people around MMO BuyIt, because they will start to see that they can purchase items and make commissions on it. So you may find that you've got 1,000 people at various levels, but let us assume they're on your third level. That could give you $4,200 in commission. And like I said before in other videos, we're talking to people within the gaming environment who've got huge networks, huge subscribers already, whether that be in a game like World of Warcraft or League of Legends, whether it be on a blog, whether it be a YouTube, whether it be a Facebook channel, Facebook group. So these numbers are really, really achievable really, really quickly. So hopefully you can understand how MMO BuyIt will work, how it will benefit you not only financially in getting the actual products and getting the commission, but how it will also benefit you in getting the products that you want and also sharing those products with your friends. Hopefully that makes some sense. If it doesn't, contact my details will be at the bottom of this video. You can give me a call and I'll try and clarify anything, or get in touch with the person who showed you this video in the first place. Take care now, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.